In this video, we're going to review the Oshiro 60mm 2:1 macro lens, coming right up. What's up everybody? Phil with Bull City Pictures here with a lens review. Today we're going to look at this Oshiro 60mm 2:1 macro lens. It's a fully manual focus lens. This is for the Nikon mount. I have it here on a Panasonic GX85 with an adapter, and you can adapt these to mirrorless cameras. It is 2:1, fully manual. It's got 9 elements and 7 groups. It's actually full frame and APS-C coverage, so you could use this on a full frame camera if you wanted, like my Nikon D610. You can also use it on crop sensor as well, and obviously with an adapter on the mirrorless. Now, this is a little different than a lot of macro lenses on the market because it actually goes from infinity focus down to 2:1, which is basically twice the magnification of a normal macro lens. A normal macro lens would be 1:1 magnification. It's very solid build quality. It's all metal barrel. It's a little bit stiff as it turns. Maybe this one needs a little bit of oil. Let's see if you can hear that. So it's not necessarily the smoothest turning lens, but I don't think that matters all that much for macro. And unlike other lenses, when you turn the barrel with a macro lens, you're not adjusting the focus necessarily, or you're kind of adjusting the distance. So you can go all the way from infinity down to 2:1. And I have some shots here for you. This is taken at about 0.5:1 magnification. Then this is taken at 1:1. And then we go all the way down to 2:1. So you can see the difference. I know penny's not really that exciting a subject, but you can see that 2:1 magnification really does make a big difference. And on this sensor with this camera, this is actually a 2 times crop. So that 60mm focal range is more like 120mm, which gives you greater working range. And unlike a lot of other lenses as well, this will, as you can see, when you turn it to go from infinity to 2:1, the barrel actually extends inside. So I don't know, you can see that all that well, but basically this lens is a little longer than it should be, or would normally be, so that everything can happen internally. It's a 62mm thread, so if you wanted to add filters to it, you certainly could, because the lens doesn't extend out. I'm going to show you just a couple pictures I took of some blossoms with this. The trees are in blossom here, so here are a couple pictures. This is of a pear tree blossom, and you can see this is taken at 1:1 basically. And you can see the clarity is pretty good. The color's good. It actually looks like the lens is pretty sharp. I tend to do real world reviews, the pictures of real things rather than brick walls, to show you a bunch of different things. I will say it's an f2.8 to f22, but it actually goes a little further than f22. I think it might get down to f32. At f2.8, like a lot of lenses, it's kind of soft in the corners, but, and you can see this here in this shot. You can see the corner, it's a little bit soft, but I never shoot this at f2.8, or almost never shoot this at f2.8. I'm usually at f16 and lower. So for $179, I think this is a great macro lens. Again, it gets you to 2:1 magnification, which most macros will get you basically 1:1. This is Phil with Bull City Pictures. Hope you enjoyed this quick review of this Oshiro 60mm 2:1 macro lens. This is for the Nikon mount. You can get it for Canon, and you can adapt it to just about any mirrorless camera. If you like what you saw, please consider subscribing. If you do subscribe, click on that bell icon, and that will allow you to be able to be notified whenever we upload a new video or we go live. Thanks for watching this video. We'll see you again in the next one.